Let's do a little run. There's no music. Why is there no music? I think that's because I selected... I muted my Amarak. I will... Oops. Fix that pretty soon. As soon as I can turn my eyes away from the monitor, I will fix that. Here it is. There we go. Now we even got music. That's fine. I should probably provide decent commentary, but I'm practicing commentary on the go, on my way to work, and on my way back home. Playing the run or replaying the game in my head and just trying to think about all the instances that need commentary. There's not so much going on that needs commentary, I believe, because that's the wrong button actually. Well, that's okay. That's fine. I wanted the B button to be the sword button. Like everyone does, right? That is a heart. I would probably need another heart here. That's fine. I could also try to go fast, but... well... I have to defeat ghosts in a couple of seconds, so... that's fine. Don't need that. We need to defeat soldiers. Ah, that's the problem. Problem with hitboxes. The sword has very, very tiny hitbox when it comes to vertical fighting. Or maybe it's just when getting the secrets. Well, maybe it's just when you are facing in a vertical direction. Upwards or downwards. Maybe it's just that. I have no idea. Give me a heart. Oh, okay. I also don't want to wait for the hearts too long. Also, I can improve, as I just noticed, I can improve my fighting skills a lot by just using the recoil in the right direction. Okay, that's too close. It's not possible. I should stop to try and stick to the horizontal fighting. I should really use and exploit the recoil, you could say. Or the knockback, not sure what you would call it. I mean, that's fine. Just boost it down there, and I'll just boost it here, and should be it. Right, we are done here. We are done. I never got a decent hand split. I was about to split here, but it's not right. I need to split when I enter the mansion. As soon as I enter the mansion. Maybe I can get a heart here, because I can not get around the soldier. Sometimes you're lucky and They change directions randomly. Enemies change directions randomly when they touch a wall. So it's completely RNG based. If you get lucky and they get out of your way. Sometimes they just don't. Sometimes they just don't. The enemies decide to block your path and attack you and do all kinds of nasty stuff to get in your way, to ruin your run and your life. Why not? It was close. I was a little bit too late. Okay, there's nothing in here. I mean, I can remember the layout of the rooms. I can get a hit in. Maybe another one? Nope. That's possible. Wouldn't it be just better if they would shoot some projectiles at you or something like that? This is just me. That they increase in size and in hitbox. They just get really huge hitbox and you can do nothing about it. Do not forget to grab the shield. Do not forget to grab the shield. Normally I never do that. I never fight ghosts in a vertical direction. Always horizontally. For convenience purposes. Getting better at this. I'm truly getting better at this. I shouldn't jinx anything, but I talk about it too loudly. But I kind of feel more comfortable with the run and the gameplay itself. At least in the early game or in the beginning, and yeah. The late game is still pretty hard. There's a ghost here, I believe. Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. As I said, I'm feeling more comfortable and more confident with the fighting, but sometimes you just mess up. Sometimes they just ruin your life and your day and your run, as I said. Nasty little creatures. No, I do not want to fight two at the same time. That would be too difficult, probably. The meanest thing is that you have to wait for the animation to wear off. That's the meanest thing that they do to you. They just waste your time. Luckily enough, we just have to kill them once. And that's it. That's for all the ghosts. Now we can access the secret room that is locked behind a door that is magically locked by the life force of all these ghosts or something. And now we can access the hidden item. And therefore all the secrets. This is not really the soundtrack to sing along, to just sing along to. Maybe I just Should just, I don't know, create an MSU pack or something. But I'm not playing this on my SNES. I'm playing it on the GameCube. As far as I know, there are no MSU packs for the GameCube. Unfortunately. Let's go back. I also like that the main door of the mansion leads to this hole in the wall, and not like a door or something. That's really, really poor design, poor level design. Maybe they wanted to try something different. Maybe they planned to force you to use some kind of back entrance or hidden entrance into the mansion, because you're not level 2. You're probably not strong enough, or it's not suitable to take the main entrance, because it's the mansion got run over by soldiers. I'm not sure, but apparently Katie just thinks, like, screw that, I am killing all of them. Like, not only once, she's killing all of them. Mini ghosts. Yeah, okay. The enemies inside the mansion will be killed once. But all the soldiers that are patrolling outside of the mansion, they will get killed 5 times. So, if that isn't a statement to the enemies, that's some kind of statement. Almost at full health. That's preferable when we approach the boss. Lost a little bit of health here. Not a big deal. Because we can get our hearts back. Sometimes. When it comes down to heart drops, but even if we are not getting full health, I mean, I'm still able to use a heart fill that would heal me completely right before the boss. There's also another heart fill just chilling there, and I just have to grab it, so it's not a big deal. No heart drops. Really mean today. That's not nice. Did I see anything? But it's not a heart drop. Okay, that was a heart drop. And I will try to get back to full health. Nice. So I should try and push myself back into the direction I want to go. But I think these are some slight little tiny improvements and optimizations, and yeah, that would mean to optimize the run further in terms of movement, in terms of combat, and all that stuff. Also, the experience route for 100% is not... Well, I should say I'm not entirely satisfied with the experience route in the 100% category, because you are supposed to kill so many different enemies, whereas actually only the soldiers, or only killing the soldiers, is a valuable source of experience. And all the other enemies you could just ignore, except the spiders, especially because there's one spider right in our way, or at least one maybe 2 spiders that we would have to kill anyway to proceed, because it's faster to kill them instead of running around them. So, I don't know, maybe there is something still to be optimized about the experience route. If you are careful enough and do a very detailed tour around the run overall, and take a very detailed look at all the enemies that needs to be killed and how many experience points you need to have at a certain point, you might come up with a better solution. I am actually expecting there to be a better solution, much better solution, I should say. Okay, I think that's it. I think that was number 5. We killed enough soldiers. Let's proceed. Let's start and play the game for once. Most of the time I'm just trying to kill more and more enemies to have a little backup. That was good spider luck. That spider is in the way. I could outrun the spider, or I could get around the spider. But normally I don't. That's what I said. Probably faster to just kill it and have a little more space to work with when it comes to trying to avoid these spider webs, cobwebs. Let's defeat the boss with the very... Actually, I think it's the most relaxing boss music in video game history, I would say. Never seen a game that has such a soothing and relaxing music for a first boss. For a boss fight in general. And he's dead. Still losing time. Not sure why. I want to take safety saves here, because I want to finish the run, but at a certain point in the game I will probably not save anymore, do any more saves, because I really want to figure out this stupid mechanic. Maybe it's a bug in the game, maybe there's a hidden mechanic that I do not know of, that turns my 100% runs invalid, because the game sometimes refuses to give me the opportunity to learn the last sword attack. I almost forgot that I need to kill this one here. We will see. Maybe that's an issue I need to address in terms of routing the game and improving the route and the run itself. Or I should just cancel learning the last sword attack. Strike it through. Not included in the rules anymore, I'm not sure. Yeah. Let's do it. I think I can really skip some of the soldiers and some of the enemies. Or maybe I should just kill more soldiers and skip a lot of bats in the Magician Cave, in the Magician's Lair, in World 4. Maybe that would also be some kind of solution, or optimization, or improvement, whatever you want to call it. I am not sure. But I think I'm still trying and kill all the soldiers that are still lurking around my path and I have nothing to lose there. It's a shovel. And as soon as we get something new, we equip it right away. Also, menuing could be improved further. You just need to memorize and remember the exact slots and the placement of the items. It's a fixed placement because you will find all the items in a specific order. Shouldn't be too hard to come up with a setup with a certain button pressing rule set, I would say, that leads you to the perfect menuing. Almost perfect menuing. I could make the spider, with a damage boost, I could make the spider turn around, but it's not really useful because the hallway is so narrow. That was unfortunate. Now I got to kill this one. Or I just get out of this cave, and now I cannot get back in. Okay, that was stupid. Now I'm losing time here. Like a lot of time. And my experience really is messed up. Okay, let's start anew. This one... I have to kill another spider. We have to just... We just have to kill another spider. That's fine, that was unfortunate. I wasn't careful enough. Luckily enough, I got my hearts back, so health is not a big issue here. This spider could be a big issue. Okay, I wanted to do this before falling into the hole. Falling into the hole is required to be fast, because otherwise I would have to backtrack the whole cave and kill more spiders probably. And I killed one additional soldier, so maybe I should just proceed and not kill this one. Maybe I should kill this one. I'm not sure. Let's kill this one. He was just getting in my way, kind of. So now the other ones. This one needs to be killed. This one is out of reach. That one is okay to be killed, I believe. There's one up there. I do not want to kill yet. There's this one. That one on the way, like this one. And some soldiers that are raiding his garden here. Poor little farmer, he's afraid of all the soldiers in his garden. We need to help him in order to be able to no, not to turn, but to dig out a large turnip, which is located somewhere in this garden. The location is a secret. You just have to, you are supposed to, dig around for a while until you find it, but if you know where it is, like right here, you can just dig it out right away. The only requirement is, it's like an event trigger. The only requirement for this is that you kill all the soldiers in this garden. Otherwise you would not be able to dig out this large, super large turnip actually. It's way too big for our character to carry, but she manages to do this anyway. Now we go back to the horse, kill more soldiers on the way, in order to prepare ourselves to reach level 4. And level 4, sword level 4 should be enough to learn the last sword attack. If not, I have to... Actually, I verified that. I verified this in a run. I watched my PB run, and a sword level 4 should be enough. The maximum amount of sword levels is 5, so the maximum sword level you can reach is sword level 5. Let's dig out the heart container in this area, which is conveniently placed right here. And get back to full health and kind of make up for the lost time, for the time lost a little bit at least. I lost a little bit of time here. All in all, this segment was pretty fast, but these little shenanigans in the spider cave, that was just unfortunate. But not a big deal when you are practicing this game, relearning the speedrun, that's not a big deal. Unfortunately, the riding the horse stuff is pretty slow. Really, really slow. And I cannot improve that or speed it up a little bit. Not even just slightly. I just have to deal with the... It's actually a really lame horse. And... not very suitable for a wannabe knight like Kelly is. But it's helpful. It's a useful horse that carries us around, especially over this bridge here. Come on. Leading to the next area. Somehow. There's a cave with a man-eating plant in land of Camelot. There's also a volcano in Camelot. I never knew that before, but hey. That's either an invention of the video game itself, or it's loosely based on the movie, I'm not sure. Maybe both. Kind of. Okay, let's first head over here and try to find the items that are located here. There are items that I do not need for the run or to complete the game, but I need them to... Why do I have to deal with all these creatures here? And maybe I'm just going the wrong way. Okay, that's fine. It was a little bit different. It was a little different. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's defeat this guy. I wanted to... yeah, okay. I was a little bit confused about the layout of this room. Like, I thought the hot container was a little bit more below this, more... I don't know. In a different spot, but it's not. This is something you really need to memorize. Maybe I can skip some of these dragons, because I killed so many already. Will he come back? Yeah. That's okay. I think that's that's a dead end. I need to go this way. But not this way. Wait a second, I need to go this way. I'm losing so much health. This is not a good sign. I will heal myself when necessary, but at the moment, should be fine. Unfortunately, I should already have killed the boss. And I probably need to heal. These plants are in a specific cycle and I kind of messed that up. Well, it doesn't matter. We enter the arena, we slash our sword, we heal up. Because otherwise we would die and the run would be over. And I can do it. Okay. Using up your heart of fills is not invalidating the 100% run. You do not have to store them. You can't either. As soon as you find another one, the old one will be overwritten by the new one. You cannot just stack them. You cannot keep them, so you really have to... well, you're just allowed to use them once, so... And we are done here. Cool. Let's do another safety save here. And I'm losing so much time. That is due to the little mistakes that I encountered that happened back in the spider cave. That was a huge mistake. And overall, this is just a practice run, like de-rusting and relearning all the stuff. So you really could not expect me to get a PB or something. Also, you can, as the stream title suggests, you can use the command blood21 to get a nice little link to the marathon page, where you can watch or where you can read about all the donations, inform yourself about the marathon, and why we're doing this and stuff like that. Let's see, I have to do this. That. Oh my goodness. I was expecting that. I was completely I don't know, reasonable. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Let me do something first till I can focus on your messages. Hey-ho. Wandering mind. Now I've timed you. Bertel keeps on telling me I'll make me play this game someday. Please do, please do. This game is a lot of fun. It's frustrating, but you will get rewarded for this. I mean, you are very proud of yourself when you beat this game once and for all. That was my goal first. When I was learning the speedrun, I did this with the purpose of just being able to beat the game. And now I'm doing stupid stuff. Please do play the game. It's a nice little game, I have to say. Not a super big deal that I'm losing so much time. You never played this game when you were younger. I did. I could never beat it because it was too enigmatic or too mysterious for me to... I don't know, I could not figure out the riddles and where to go and what to do. I was stuck on this jumping section. I never got used to this, and I never could, I don't know, do this. I never knew where to jump and where to have to go and stuff like that. Also, yeah, Disney Hercules for the Game Boy. That's also a game I would like to play at some point. I got it here somewhere. Got it on my cartridge somewhere, but I think I started to play it once, but didn't get very far into it. So I should do that at some point. Please don't fall to the water. Thank you. Okay, full health. Thanks for the follow, Virgil. Thank you very much. And please just ignore this strange sounding following alert. That's just me doing something on a guitar. You played this so much as a kid. You had to. I also sat down when I was a kid and told myself, well, I have to try at least, because I wanted this game. I wanted to have this game, and my father bought it for me as a present, and I wanted this game so badly because it looked like I was reading a magazine or something, and I was looking at some screenshots and pictures of this game, and it looked like a Zelda clone, something, and I really wanted to have it. It was a present after finishing first grade. Ooh, that's cool. The dragon's name is Devon and Cornwall. I do not know if the more sophisticated one of those heads is a little bit more intelligent than the other. The stupid one is probably Cornwall, I believe. The other one is Devon, or the other way around, I have no idea. But the name is Devon and Cornwall, yes. I'm sorry I have to skip the dialogue because I want to go fast. There's a little bit of dialogue once again, and we have to just jump over here. It's all good, thank you very much. Yeah. Base. This stage made you mad. Me too, me too. I could never beat this stage actually because it was too frustrating to... I don't know, I think I got into the situation that I didn't reach soul level 3. So you could not, when you haven't reached soul level 3, you are not allowed to learn the dart attack. And therefore the sword master doesn't just leave and give you access to this dragon neck that just, yeah, sits there for some apparent reason. You're really supposed to have this level 3 at this point, but for some reason I didn't. And yeah, in the speedrun I'm trying to ensure that I am skilled enough to learn the start attack. I mean, it's an improvement overall. That's the only way to make movement a little bit faster in this game. Oh my goodness, I'm wasting so much time here fighting these little dragons. That's why I called this practice. That's why it is practice. If you're interested to see or in seeing this game being played on a marathon, or very good calls actually, just watch me playing this on Sunday. And you can see the schedule and you can inform yourself about the marathon if you just type in Flood 21. Exclamation mark Flood 21 into the chat and you will see what I mean. Or you can just wait a couple of seconds and I can do it for you. Fortunately, I cannot really use... I really need to have both hands on the controller to kill this boss. It's the only downside, I would say, for this run. Oh, it's dead already, okay. That was a good use of timing in between, whatever. Also, I do safety saves all over the place because you have to give this game another casual playthrough. I can recommend that because overall, all the elements in this game are actually super fun. They had very nice ideas, I would say, and there's a great variety of things that you have to do, like little puzzles, little mini games here and there, like this one, for example. You are supposed to cut down trees with your sword, but in general, this is just, actually, I would say it's just a tutorial to learn how to use the dot attack, because you have to run all over the place here. Can be a little bit tricky. Yes, you have time limit to cut it all down. Oh no, I forgot something. You've got 200 seconds. Normally you can do it in 80 seconds. I think it was this way. It happens every time. Every single time I'm confused at this maze. And use the wrong way. Anyway. Not a big deal. There's a very nice and detailed walkthrough on game FAQs. With all very detailed maps and basically the walkthrough contains useful hints and tips and advice, how to kill certain bosses and how to win certain mini games like this. Most of the time you really have to just do it a couple of times and you will get to know how to do this. Some things need a little practice and sometimes you just have to waste a little bit of time. You are not the only person out there wide enough to speedrun. Nope, you are not. There have been other attempts, other people that tried to speedrun this, but they kind of gave up because the game is too cryptic sometimes and too frustrating, I believe. Let's do the sleigh ride. Not sure if I can remember all the things that I have to do, but I think I have to go over there at some point to get this, yeah. Yeah, the boulder puzzle. The boulder pushing puzzle. That could also be very frustrating at some point. Okay, get around the mice. And I think I do another safety save. Just because this... I'm afraid I could mess up this little quiz here. That's what I wanted to say about variety. There's a quiz, there's a boulder pushing. Rage quit. I've done that 1,000 times. Rage quit. Also, when the run is dead, it's really frustrating sometimes. Okay, that's it. The dragon with 2 heads, he could not fly. Your mother is in trouble. It's Juliana. Collected stuff for Berry Salt. Collected hens. Traveling Swordmaster twice. The second technique is the dart attack. Yes. The man with the shield lost something. He lost his dog. Amazing. You really have to answer all of this correctly if you are doing a 100% run. If not, you will probably answer one question wrong, I believe. Oh, I forgot to split. My bad, I forgot to split. Or somehow it didn't work. Not sure. Now it's down to a little maze here. We have to find scrolls, and these scrolls are located everywhere in this map. And these scrolls contain a piece of advice or actually the solution to a certain puzzle. We already know the solution, we do not need that. But in order to proceed, there's some kind of event trigger, I would assume. So it's actually required to collect all these little scrolls. Normally you're supposed to bring them to Merlin and he will tell you the answer. But if you already know the answer, you do not need to do that. But as I said, you have to collect them. Did I get it? Yeah, okay. It would be frustrating if not. Because when you do not collect all the little scrolls, the puzzle cannot be solved. And you cannot enter the wizard's lair. And I also do not need to kill all the bats. Only a couple of them. I don't care. The bat almost got me. What's really, or what's the most frustrating about the game, I would say, is the bosses. Good evening, Sasha! Welcome to the stream! Nice to see you. Nice to see you again. And thanks for the good luck. Oh my goodness, that was close. Thanks for the good luck. Can I keep my full health this time? Probably not. Or can I? I'll be careful here. Yes. I just wait for that to be aligned properly. This game is so much about alignment. Oh, come on. Lovely people in the chat. Lovely music. What else could you ask for? This would be a nice little stream. That was right. Why did it... Why? Wait a second. Because it was wrong, okay. I did it wrong. Okay, no, never mind. No, never mind. Masterpiece of a game, the rock puzzle. That's a really cute minigame. Enter Gilly Goldfish. And the Magician. The Magician is the hardest boss, I would say, the whole game. Because he can be such a pain in the back. Don't run away, please. You need to have 2 hearts left when he dies, so otherwise you would be dead? Yes. Because most of the time when he dies, he will shoot another projectile at you and you will die if you only have 1 heart left. Happened to me a lot of times in the speedrun. And I just kind of try to improve my battle strategy, fighting strategy. I really have to make sure to... That's a fake gold. Skip it, that's a fake gold. It was not properly splitting everything. Nope. I think I need to pay attention a little bit more, but it's not. I'm not on PP pace or anything, so I don't care. Ah, stop it. I also do not care that much about the health now, so I should just take out the flute and kill a couple of snakes on the way. But not that many. Not every single one of them. Also, your most favorite part of the game is upcoming in a couple of seconds, which is the boulder pushing. Everyone loves that. Everyone loves that. I actually do, because it's relaxing. There is an active community and resource for the game. Because there's a leaderboard on speedrun.com, which is actually moderated by me and myself, and no one else. Unfortunately, no one else. But you will find some information there. which is a written guide for any percent and a video tutorial for 100%. It might not be 100% accurate, I have to say. There was a slight change in the route, I believe. You maybe just have to watch my PB run, as I did in preparation for the upcoming marathon. So that's for the technical info. Besides that, there is an icon set. I created some icons. The same icons that you can see on my timer. And you can use those icons for your own timer. I uploaded my splits there, so you could probably also use that when it comes to creating splits. I mean, you could rename the splits and rearrange them and stuff, but I think it's a good source of information. Check the leaderboard. There's everything there, I believe. Everything I know about the game I have I kind of put there in some way. You should definitely check that out. I also would highly appreciate if anyone would be interested in running this game, just to create some form of community, real community. I would love that. I would really love to see that, actually. The game itself, I always tell people that the game itself might not be super nice and super fun to play, but the speedrun is highly enjoyable. Highly enjoyable. So here we are, boulder pushing for the sake of Camelot. Just to rescue the whole country. We are boulder pushing. We are doing this. That's not the right way. Let's try and remember the room layouts. And doing the speedrun is really, I would say, comfortable. You can relax yourself a little bit. In sections like these, when the action, the gameplay, and the I don't know, gameplay mechanics and the exploiting stuff and the button pushing part is over, and everything comes down to just walking around and pushing boulders around, you can cool down a little bit and relax for a moment. I really enjoy that. It's a good feature, I would say, that the run provides. Just to calm down a little bit, and in a marathon it's very useful to read the nations and stuff. This part here. And I can enjoy that. I think you would enjoy it too. Especially when you know the game. And have a knowledge about what to expect and whatnot. Also, if you're interested in watching a playthrough of this game, I haven't done a let's play or something, but there is a user on YouTube called Gesh86, I believe. That was my main source of information when I was starting to root this game and create speedrun. It's a very entertaining playthrough, I would say. This person really doing their best to create a very calm atmosphere and still entertaining let's play of this game. I think the overall time for this person to complete the game was about, I don't know, 3 hours? 3 to 3.5 hours or something. And it was a That was the first thought in my head when I was thinking about a speedrun. How long will it take? And I was imagining something around 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And I think my first run was around 2.5 hours. And I played through this game casually with utilizing walkthrough. Otherwise I couldn't have done it. It's too mysterious sometimes. And after that, I improved and improved and improved the time further and further until I came up with a slightly optimized version of the speedrun that resulted in a PB of 1 hour and 28 minutes for the 100%. And I was very satisfied with that. Sub 1 hour and 30 minutes, that was kind of a goal for me. And I managed to do this. I managed to reach this goal. That was nice. Well, yeah, okay, it's fine. Oops. So again, if you are interested in seeing this game run in a marathon for a very good cause, check the Flood Relief 2021 marathon page, and you will get all the information there. As I said before, it's not really the soundtrack that you can just sing along and enjoy. It's a very repetitive music, but it's not too bad for a Game Boy game, I would say. So when you play this game casually, you might get annoyed by the music, but you can turn it off. So you can turn it off in the main menu, or just turn the music off on your computer or Game Boy or whatever. And if you are running this game, you really don't care about the music anymore. It's a nice little noise in the background that you are not actively perceiving anymore, I would say. It's just, yeah, something in the background that you do not care about. Because you really have to worry about the run itself. Except when you are just pushing around boulders, that's a difference. Or that's an exception, but normally when you are fighting bosses, the game or the run gets really intense. So you have to pay attention and focus. It's also the main problem that I have with speedrunning itself, or speedrunning in general. Keeping the focus. Because, like, streaming a speedrun is kind of a form of multitasking. And I'm not really an expert of multitasking. Actually, I cannot really do it. And that's why. I'm happy that I created an experience route that does not involve too much counting stuff. I only have to count to 5. And that's it. It's really sad that the bosses do not give you XP. The main source of experience points is the soldier enemy that you can find throughout the game, even in the end game. It's there, where you do not need it anymore. And from my understanding, the game, you need to reach level 4, sword level 4, at a certain point, which is almost or very close to the end. And with that, you can learn the last sword attack. But sometimes, I still don't know what causes this, but sometimes when you talk to the sword master of after reaching sword level 4, right in front of him or right before you get to him, he will just refuse to teach you this sword attack. He will just tell you that your sword is not strong enough or your swordmanship is not good enough, and yeah, he will refuse to teach you anything. With the very mean explanation that you should get stronger. But the funny thing is you cannot get stronger. I even tried to... I forgot that there is another boulder. I'm sorry. That's exactly the reason why I'm practicing this. It's not the bosses, it's not so much the boss fights, it's more like the boulder pushing is confusing. Anyway, the Swordmaster can be a jerk, so I really have no idea what causes this. I need to figure that out at some point. I tried once, there's a video on YouTube of me getting frustrated and almost doing, I don't know, rage quitting everything and stuff, because the Swordmaster refuses to give me the last piece of swordmanship. No, it's this one. No worries, I can do this. I try to not do the same mistake twice. That's actually the second time in practice when I'm just doing this. There's another boulder over there, I need to remember this. So you are invited to enjoy this boulder pushing stuff a little bit longer. You're loving every bit. Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that. As I said, it's relaxing. One more. Okay. I know that's the music is relaxing. That's true. That's true. This piece of music is very relaxing. I'm always making fun of the first boss music when you fight Ruber for the first time in the mansion or in the basement of the mansion. That's not boss music, not at all. It's the most relaxing boss music that I've ever heard in a game, in a video game. Okay, relax and do some more boulder pushing because it's 100%. We need to confirm with yes. Otherwise we would be skipping this, and I do not want to skip this. Just have to be careful not to get stuck again, because it's just a waste of time, but I do have plenty of time in the marathon. My estimate is 1 hour and 45 minutes. I did a run yesterday, practice run, and it was at around 1 hour and 40 minutes, so should be possible to stay in my estimate. Let's be careful here. Okay. Quest for Camelot. I expect, or I assume you also watched a movie with the same title. I think I also watched the movie once, but I cannot really remember when it was, or who else was there, or if I watched it alone, I'm not sure. But at some point in my life, I think I saw the movie, and I also kind of remember that I enjoyed the movie a lot. I think the movie is really enjoyable. That was strange. And probably not right. But it works anyways, okay. That's fine. This room always gives me some kind of pressure. It's a strange room. You really have to think. Do not just push. Think before you push. And once again, back to this spot. Now we get rid of all the boulders that are lying around in our way. And that's it. With boulder pushing. Almost done here. I should not do any more mistakes, hopefully. I mean, the strategy is always the same. Yeah, okay, that works. Works too. Almost done here. I still need to find the exit. I always forget where the exit spawns. Should be down there. Like here. Somewhere. Yes. I finally remembered. Let's fight the boss. The first boss that is really annoying when it comes to HP and defense, I would say. This guy has a lot of... all of them. Normally with the dart attack you can stun lock him forever if you want to. Like this. And I'm not close enough. It's any close enough. If I'm too close, he can break free by hitting me with his shoulder, because his hitbox is kind of deformed. It's wider than it's when he's facing down or downwards or upwards. It's a very wide hitbox. I have to be careful not to touch it. And if I'm too far away and he turns around to me or to the other direction, to the wall, his hitbox is too small, not wide enough for me to touch it, so he can break free by just running away. Oh, now I have to go down there. That was a perfect fight, actually. Almost perfect. Not really perfect, but almost perfect. Close to perfect. Ooh, that was... Now we do safety save, and I will do not... I will not save anymore. Anywhere else, I think. Autofill. Because I want to check this specific behavior with the Wood Golem. Maybe I can figure that out. Was not properly aligned, fortunately. And I really hope that I will reach sword level 4 somewhere in this area. Because otherwise I would have to kill mice and snakes. And I think either both of them give you only 1 point of XP, or the snakes give you 2 points. I'm not sure. There's a handwritten note about the experience route somewhere in my room here. Somewhere. I've got it somewhere. I have to kill bushes. Because the Wood Golem, it's not called Wood Golem just randomly. His source of, or the source of his power, of his life force basically, is determined by how many bushes there are in this area. And if we kill all the bushes, we can finally hit him and defeat him. We will not kill him. This is the only enemy that is not killed by us, actually. He will not despawn. He will just run around and mind his own business for the rest of his life, without hurting us anymore, without being harmful to us. That's a nice little feature, I believe. Sword level 4, please. I could also check how many experience points I have left. but I won't because it's kind of slow to open the menu and check that. I will just try and kill all the bushes and... Come on. Oh my goodness, that's close. There are 2 more soldiers to defeat. Hopefully I can get the sword level 4. If not, I have messed up the run, I believe. No, there's no bush over here. We have to go back. Maybe there's another soldier somewhere here? Not sure. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. That's it. Now it all comes down to kill the Wood Golem without getting hit. If you do not know it already, here's a glitch or a bug or some feature of the game that is really hard to understand, but I think it's just a mistake. So if you get hit by the Wood Golem, you will lose 2 hearts, and for the upcoming game, for everything that lies beyond there, whatever you do, you will also lose 2 hearts whenever an enemy touches you. No matter what kind of enemy that is. Oh my goodness, sword level 4. That was a very tight experience route this time. I killed an additional spider, I killed an additional soldier somewhere, but that was close. Now comes the interesting part. Is this guy willing to teach us something? Yes, he does. For some reason he does. Okay, this is still to be examined. I need to examine this further. Also, I need the shovel. Do I need a shovel? No, I actually don't. Well, maybe I do. To fill up my hearts and stuff. Why did this mouse stop? I'm not sure. I need to damage boost through this cave to get to the fruit a little bit more quickly. There was kind of a delay. These plants didn't start to move for some reason. Also, I'm using a different game as yesterday. Yesterday I was using my Game Boy EverDrive. This time I'm using the real whole cartridge. Maybe that's the difference. But I would say it's the same version, because it's a European version. I do not think that there are many different versions. I'm not sure. That's a heart. That's not a heart. Actually, I do not need those many hearts. No, that's okay. There's a gem here. And now we got everything here in this area. Autofill, heart container, and gem. This is what you basically really need. So. Also, I wanted to once again show you this little command, but I spelled it wrong, so I have to do it again. As soon as I have a little bit of room. These bats. I just need to kill them all, and I got plenty of time to write something in chat. Not a big deal. Also, I forgot to split again. Just realized. Luckily enough, shooting in this area does not replenish your money. I mean, I've got plenty of that, but it's not a big deal. I do not have to worry about ammunition. Okay, that's it. We have to cycle over this map kind of 4 times, I believe. I mean, it's as you can see, it repeats over and over, and after the 4th cycle we will meet the boss, which is the Chimera. I never explained something about the story. I do not actually know much about the story, because this game is very loosely based on the movie, so it's not accurate. And stuff happens a little bit differently than in the movie. But there are kind of some key points that are the same, which is that Zerubbabel managed to steal Excalibur. First off, the ogre got Excalibur for some reason, the ogre that we just beat, the first really hard boss, because of so much health and defense. And after that, kind of, I don't know how it happened, but this very boss here, the Chimera, managed to grab the sword and escaped. And now the rumor has Excalibur. And yeah, he just merges his arm with this Excalibur of the sword to increase his magical power or something. And yeah, he's an evil man. We need to stop him. And that was almost done here. That was air shooter. I really messed up my splits too. Totally messed up my splits. But anyway, I can just do this, and I can just do this. Okay. No saving, because first of all, it's faster, and second, I want to keep that safe state right before the Wood Golem to examine the problem that the Swordmaster sometimes has with me. Maybe I can figure that out. Could also depend on if you, I don't know, if you defeat the snake in front of him. Something like that. Maybe it's different if you not get hit by the Wood Golem. Sometimes, in my first runs, I got hit by the Wood Golem because I didn't care. And with that, losing 2 hearts per hit in the end game is really hard. I mean, it renders the end game almost impossible. And it's unnecessary, because it's a lot easier when you only lose 1 heart and have a lot of heart containers. Now we need to work with the best enemy AI, well, not the best enemy AI, but the best NPC AI in the whole world and in video game history. As you can see, this guy is a nightmare when it comes to be useful. But he does his job very well if you manage to bring him down to the desired position, which is the... There he goes! Oh yes, there he goes. I mean, the axe, it's the axe beak. It's a chicken that got merged, magically merged with an axe or something. What do you expect? What do you expect? But yeah, unfortunately we need him to find not only this magical insect that we just grabbed, and we can just actually equip that, but we also need him to find the secret, which is in the bottom right corner of the castle walls, which is a gem. A chicken and an axe. That's great. And it's way shorter than writing down his name, Axebeak. Please, mouse. I knew I would not hit the mouse, but myself instead. That's something to learn from this game. Do not just run around with a sword, or do not just run around holding a sword in front of you. You will just hurt yourself. You could also take him down this whole wall on the right, but for some reason it's harder to make him crush walls when he's facing downwards than when he's facing in a horizontal direction. I just figured that out by heart. So, the hard way. So yeah, I always do it this way. And it's probably faster than just, I don't know, waiting for him for eternity to break the walls. Please? Yeah. Oh no! It's an evil magician. It's not a helpful character. It's an evil magician. We have seen so many evil magicians in this game so far. And it's actually the last one. That's actually the last one. No more evil magicians, only ghosts. Yes, we are facing ghosts again. We have to. This time the ghosts are even scarier. And even more frightening, because they are faster. Like everything actually is faster now. Because this magical insect was, or it turned out that this magical insect was an ingredient for a potion that turned all the enemies in the castle into real monsters. And actually they just can walk around faster. The brown ghosts that run really fast and get in the way, yes. I'm glad that you also call them ghosts. I think that they are supposed to be magicians or something, but they look like ghosts. Skeletons in a coat or something. So I call them ghosts. And they look scary enough to be called ghosts. First of all, we have to go here, find this key. I fondly remember this section. Let's see if I can remember it too. Probably not, because I'm already doing something wrong. Okay, I need to learn that again. Back in the day, when I was trying to get a PB, I really learned this by heart. Which door to open next? Also, I need to split, but I forgot. It's probably this way. Yes, this way. Yeah, the brown ghosts. Here we go again. But I could do something. I could just run into them, which is killing them instantly, which is helpful when they are in your way. But you have to make sure to run into them. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. And I really don't want to lose that many hearts. It'd be nice to keep some hearts for later. I think I have to go back. I just do it. I just go back. Sometimes you get heart from these soldiers or from the enemies in general. Not every time. Okay, it was wrong. Maybe it was wrong. Okay, I cannot remember the section. After I'm done with the section, every single time I think, oh no, okay, I can remember this. Now I know it. Now I know the secret again. And as soon as I start the next run, I kind of forgot this stuff here. I really need to remember this. Now I have to go back. At least the music is nice and relaxing, so you do not have to be... You do not have to press out some sort. That's one. This one. And I think it's this one. Yes, that's right. Okay, that was right. Now I think I know where to go next. I mean, there are no doors. Actually, no doors left, so... Only 2 doors left. 2 doors that need to be unlocked. The funny thing of this puzzle, this little door puzzle here, is that there is one key outside of the castle. So why can't I just swing my sword? I could swing my sword inside of this door frame. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, I lost a little bit of health there. Also, there are 2 keys here. You really have to make sure to find both of them. And there's one additional key that does not unlock any door here. It's located just in front of the boss door. Normally you would think that this is the boss door key, but it's not the case. The game tricks you in some way to think that, but it's not true. I want a heart? No. Okay, it's fine. I think that's fine. I can beat the boss. Even with a small amount of hearts. Heart? Nope. Yeah. The last key is located here. Last time we visited ghosts. Last time we will see a ghost. But not the last time we will see a soldier. But also the last time we will grab a key. Because now we'll fight the Griffin. No, I think it was the Griffin who stole Excalibur, not the Chimera. I really have no idea. Maybe we should just watch the movie once again. To refresh our knowledge about the story, the plot. In order to have something to talk about on Marathon. Okay. The Griffin. I need to make sure the Griffin is following me up here. I need to bring him, push him over there. Now I've got some recoil and I do not really want to do all these lunge attacks all the time. Okay, that's strange. I'm doing the lunge attack all the time, but it's not stronger in any way. It's just like, I really want to do a normal sword attack, a normal slash. That would be preferable, but I can still do it. So, bringing him or pushing him into this corner and stun locking him forever is, in my opinion, it's the best solution to kill this boss in a very, actually easy and safe way. Almost done here, that's it. Normally it's actually a hard boss, kind of hard boss, because he can rush at you and bite you, and he's very fast when he wants to. So, luckily enough, he doesn't do that very often. And when you stun lock him, he cannot really do anything, so that's the preferred solution by me. And we are one step closer to finish the game. Yeah, Merlin is right. Absolutely right. This split is called bats because these bats in this area are super scary. I think they also move faster. And they are green, so that's a very eerie color for bats. Being green. Ouch. Give me a heart, please. I really want to keep my health here, as long as I can. Unfortunately, we have to kill more of them, more enemies. The bats are easier to kill, because they do not have that strange movement pattern like the mouse, or like the mice have. Come on. Please. Oh. No hearts, nothing. There's another one who will turn around, okay. Turn around, okay. Well, that's fine. We can deal with it. We still have a heart refill, right? Wait a second, that's this one. That's another nice riddle. And you just have to figure that out on your own. There's no hint and no clue and whatsoever. You really have to figure that out on your own. There's no one to help you here. You are alone in the basement of Castle Camelot. And have to kill bats. These are not the super scary bats. The super scary bats are the green ones that we will see in a couple of seconds. As soon as I defeat all of them, unfortunately I have to defeat all of them, otherwise the walls would not vanish and give me access to the next one. No. No. Alignment is really, really painful sometimes. getting the right alignment is painful sometimes. So let's see. We will jump again. This is my most favorite part of the game because this jumping is ridiculously hard to figure out. And sometimes you just fall down because you do something wrong. Like you are 1 pixel off. Too far down, too far to the side. I'm not sure. Sometimes it happens. Most of the time it just works. Okay. These are the scary bats. Like, look at them. Just take a look at them. They are nasty. Nasty looking little creatures. I really should come up with some super entertaining marathon commentary, shouldn't I? I mean, I've watched Secret of Mana 1-player 1-controller speedrun done by Crow or SGDQ last year or this year, I'm not sure. And he's just an expert when it comes to commentary. It's just absolutely entertaining to listen to this person commentating a speedrun. This is the Super Minion, my most favorite boss fight because it can go so wrong. As soon as he does this, he is walking a little bit slowly, but when you are getting too close to him, he will rush at you and hit you, and sometimes he can just kill you by capturing your hitbox inside of himself. Like, your hitbox will be inside of his box, and both the hitboxes will merge, and you really cannot get away anymore, so you'll just die. This can happen. This can happen if you're not fast enough to hit him. When he is in this state, when you hit him once, he will just run around randomly, like every other enemy does. As soon as he touches a wall, he will turn around in a random direction. And yeah, after this, if you take too long, you will get in this second state of movement and use a different pattern. Oh my goodness, this was close, that was close, that was close. That was close. Sometimes this fight is really easy. It all depends on his movement. As you can see, it's very random. And you have to follow him around, make sure to not get hit too often, and yeah, you have to be very patient in this fight. Very, very patient. Sometimes you do a lunge attack, sometimes you do a normal swing, sometimes you do a dart attack. Combat in this game is really well programmed. Like, ironically spoken. In fact, it's not. But at least it's not random. Okay, we defeated this guy. We can proceed. And we're almost done with this run. Should I do another one after this? Not sure. Not sure if I can. Maybe I should. Yep. Okay. This fight is super boring. Oh my goodness, that was a surprise. I was not prepared for this. Having this guy jumping at me. Okay. I can just stunlock this guy. It's a little bit different than with the griffin or with the ogre. You cannot just stand next to him and hit your or swing your sword and mash the B button or the sword button. You really have to take one step back and approach him anew in order for him to not use his iframe state to break free. At least to my knowledge, this is the best solution to win this fight. And you actually have to win this fight twice. Because you get a new health bar and a new attack, and I think he will show it to us. Yeah, well, I was too close to him. Normally, you do not want to be that close. Otherwise, he will just swing his sword, show his new attack, the whirlwind attack, and this just wastes time, so you do not want to see that. But it happens when you are too close, when he gets his second health bar. And fun fact, or spoilers, he will get a third phase, or a third health bar that you cannot replenish anymore by hitting him. Yeah, the second health bar is confusing, but if you manage to win this once again, this fight, you win this fight twice, you will kind of think that, well, I can just keep this up forever. But you're not supposed to. You're supposed to, come on, you're supposed to bring him back to this spot, where he will just put the sword back in the stone and die from that. Because the sword, I do not know if the sword gets destroyed. No, I don't think so. The sword is not destroyed, but so Ruber is destroyed because he's merged with the sword and something like that, and he cannot bear with the whole magic. Yeah, the sword is still there. King Arthur reclaims the sword, and our mother still lives. Our mother got taken for hostage by Sir Ruber, and she's still alive, and everyone is happy. And also with you, when you do the 100% run and collect everything. Thanks for the GG. Thank you very much. And I improved. I still improved. Even after doing these terrible, terrible mistakes, I still got a better time than yesterday. Very nice. And we even got fireworks. And yeah, you get the best ending by collecting all the stuff. And this was a legitimate, valid 100% run because I learned the last sword attack. Maybe I should do another run. Maybe I should do another run. I would love to play a randomizer or something, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Not today anymore. And thanks for the GG as well, Virgil. If you have any preferences how your name should be pronounced, please tell me. Because I'm not sure. I'm not very good with, pronouncing names. I just try to address you properly. Virgil is fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I could try to pronounce it in a French way, but I'm not sure if I can do this, really.